It is not breaking news to tell you it's very cold out there, and wind chills are expected to drop well below zero in the next 48 hours. And that means many people in our homeless community are looking for a place to go. Ian is looking at efforts big and small to help them make that happen.
Oops. Okay, now we have a real mess. I think they'll be nice and warm. They're wool
Layer
stitches.
by layer,
There's a lot of need.
warmth grows from Kathy Morris's living room in St. Paul.
And it just felt like I need to make socks for unhoused vets.
An age-old machine
It's a Gearhart 1908, 117 years.
trying to help an age-old need.
I just think of those that are unhoused and how cold it is outside. And this is something that I can do.
As winter sets in, cold weather follows close behind. Many are trying to help those who need a way to stay warm.
Get them to people that need them.
Many trying to make sure they have a warm place to sleep. And bed space right now is in high demand.
Every bed is taken, so we are beyond capacity.
At Union Gospel Mission, Twin Cities and St. Paul, demand has gone past the beds they have.
And we've had somewhere between 17 to 22 men in our lobby just sleeping in our chairs as well.
In total, CEO Pam Stagora-Axberg says there's more than 115 beds and cots in this room, adding to the roughly 350 people that stay on this St. Paul campus.
Now with the weather colder, we've added more beds and cots where we could, and then added more and more chairs in the lobby and can't do anything more.
It's not just here that space is running out. She says other shelters are in the same position. According to data from Ramsey County from November, first come, first served shelters saw their spaces utilized at 82% at a minimum. Hennepin County added 133 additional beds for single adults, bringing their total bed space over 1,000. Another thing to consider is funding. Both counties say they're working through funding changes. Ramsey County had to cut warming shelter space in half because of funding cuts.
There's a lot of concern right now around the shift of funding, so we're all trying to figure out what the new rules are.
An age-old need with new challenges, trying to keep people safe and warm.
I want them to know that somebody cared about them. Somebody cared that they had a need, and hopefully I'm helping them out.
I think should also open up a bit more tomorrow in Ramsey County. Officials there tell me the Women's Warming Center is up and running right now. The men's shelter, though, is currently not. They're hoping that'll be ready by tomorrow night, when, of course, temps could dip into the single digits and that wind chill well below zero. Jana.
So why isn't the warming center up and running now when it's already cold?
That was my big question as well. And, it's really for a whole lot of reasons. Officials say these conversations, they start all the way back in June, but figuring out who they could partner with, it's not a quick process. It doesn't happen immediately. It basically was described to me as a bunch of little steps that take up a pretty large chunk of time, which is why they're hoping the men's warming center opens tomorrow. Everything comes together to get that in place.
Well, in the meantime, thank you for honoring that woman doing what she said, something small. I think it's outstanding.
Very sweet.
Yeah, we'll be right back.